Hello you, and welcome to this very slightly different video. Today I'm not out on a trip, I'm here to unbox this. The ev1c by Strutt. It's an everyday vehicle to help people get out and about, like me, who might need a little bit of extra assistance, and I certainly do. And what's great about this chair or everyday vehicle is the fact it can go down into 5 separate components. This is why it is in 3 different boxes. Today we are unboxing this new chair, and we'll go through the initial setup and my first experience. So please join me now as we start unboxing. Say hello to the world's first smart everyday vehicle. Hello there. The EV1 combines smart evSense technology with a quad drive system to help advance your daily life. And now mine too. This quad drive system means that the front wheels actually actively turn the way that you want to steer. Unlike normal wheelchairs with floppy casters at the front, if you're going along a path and that path tilts, then those front wheels are just going to tilt and go down the path. Which can be very dangerous if that path is next to a road and you're going in front of a car. Now with the EV1, that is a problem no more, because those powerful front wheels are steering straight ahead, which is the direction you want to be going and not into the road in front of that car. Now we are coming up to where I went left. So I'm driving forwards right here, and the EV1 is tilted over to the left, but driving in a straight line, which is perfect. It also means that the EV1 is good on different road conditions and various surfaces, including grass and some types of gravel. Although like most wheelchairs, it's probably best to avoid sand. Electrical components and motors don't tend to like it. At the beginning of this video, I called this a smart everyday vehicle. Well, what makes it smart? How does self-driving sound to you? Yes, the EV1 can self-drive.
You're in a Johnny Cat.
It has various different modes, including Copilot, Copilot Plus, Waypoints, and Pathfinder. Copilot and Copilot Plus help in your everyday driving by assisting when obstacles get in your way. For example, if someone walks out in front of your chair, the EV1, depending on what option you have selected, will either slow down and stop or navigate around the obstacle. Now, does that sound smart to you? Copilot will make the EV1 stop, and Copilot Plus will help you navigate around the obstacle. This could be really useful if you're navigating in a tight space like a corridor, or perhaps even boarding the bus, which I've found in the past to be a little bit of a nightmare. The EV1 utilizes 20 different sensors. That's more than a modern day Tesla, including 2 LiDAR sensors, 10 time of flight sensors, 6 ultrasonic sensors, and 2 cameras, giving a 360-degree view. That means the EV1 is looking around you all the time at everything that's close by, keeping you safe. And because of those 2 LiDAR sensors at the front, the EV1 can map your surroundings as you drive around, which means you can place waypoints in your home, such as the fridge and your chair or bed, and then you can ask the EV1 to take you to it. That all works because the EV1 utilizes a voice AI assistant, allowing you to ask things like, take me to the fridge, or I need to sit down. And the EV1 will work out what you mean and where you want to go, and if you've got a waypoint set for it, it will drive you there itself, avoiding colliding with obstacles. Now, I must note here that the EV1 is not a fully autonomous driving system and is not to be completely relied upon. It is down to the driver themselves to make sure that they aren't going to crash or fall off a cliff. That, of course, is just a joke. It is down to you to make sure that you aren't going somewhere stupid. And a very slight nudge of that joystick will make sure that doesn't happen. By default, the EV1 requires you to keep your hand on that joystick at all times as the chair is driving around. However, you can accept a safety waiver to allow for full hands-off driving. Do also note that waypoints require you to map out the area that you want to use and set the waypoints yourself. If the EV1 has not seen an area, then it doesn't know that it exists. Just like you, if you've not seen an area, do you know it exists? Not necessarily, unless you've used Google Maps. Other mapping services are available. Another nifty thing the EV1 can do is if you've been driving about and you want to get to a certain area that's a little bit tricky for you to drive, you can scroll on the screen on the arm, press on the spot that you want to drive to, and the EV1 will drive to it for you. That's all without having preset a waypoint. So if there's a little bit of a tight ramp that you need to get up, you just click on the end of that ramp on the screen and the EV1 will navigate that for you safely. Bearing in mind, you should also be aware of your surroundings. I've seen a lot of real world use of the EV1 giving people a lot of freedom that they did not have before. Now this might sound a little bit like an advert, but I have bought this everyday vehicle myself with my own money. I just need the freedom that it offers, and that's why I'm very excited about the fact I am leaning on it right now, ready to unbox and see what it's all about. So while this is a very comfy place to lean, I'm more looking forward to seeing what's inside these 3 boxes. And because I'm excited, I just want to share this experience with you. So let's get on to the unboxing. And as promised, here's boxes 1, boxes 2, and boxes 3. So let's get unboxing. Welcome back, expand my journey, and a little thank you. Do we get little Strutt stickers? We do. Lovely. Setup guide, accessory guide. We'll have a look at all that in a minute. Let's see what's underneath here. Here is the powerhouse of the unit, the motors. And I think we've also got some evSense guide tape. It helps the EV1 navigate down ramps safely. So they even thought of including that. They could have said, oh, you need to go out and get some yellow tape. But no, Strutt has included that for us. Let's get this out then. Oh, a little bit wetty, but it's easier to pick up than my other folding wheelchair, and that is a beast of a unit. And that, I think, is it for this box. Let's get on with box number 2. QR code there on the boxes for your setup guide, and be sure to have a look at their setup guides on YouTube because they filmed some really wonderful videos on how to set up the EV1. What have we got in this one? These are the LiDAR sensor covers. You put them on top of the LiDAR and then it doesn't get all scratched up when you're transporting it in the car, which is a fantastic thing to include because a lot of companies would charge you extra for these, but Strutt doesn't. Strutt includes them for you. We have the center unit which the chair sits on, and then the front wheels with the LiDAR sensors, and the unit that we got out just a minute ago is the back wheels. Hopefully that's not an important part. And here is the battery, which is quite weighty. One backrest fast charger, which should be good. I like a bit of fast charging, and it's not too big and bulky, so you can take this with you with one of the storage options available with the chair, or even your own bag. This is the arm with the screen and the camera. There we are, here's the camera, there's the screen, and this is a very nice, again, protective cover so it doesn't get damaged. Now there is some assembly required with the arm rests, but looking at the videos that they provide, the very detailed videos, it doesn't look too tricky to do. And then we have the main seat itself. There we go. And what else is available in here? we have accessory kit with the front camera cover, rear camera cover, sensor cleaner wipe, and a joystick extension. We also have the charger cable, hopefully has a UK plug available. Oh yeah, here's another lead here with the UK plug, so that's good. And a universal mount, so you can attach all different camera equipment, and it also acts as a nice little handle if you want to hold on when you're going in the full speed, 8 miles per hour. And just a little side note on that full speed, it might be restricted by the country that you're in. Strutt does have to comply with local laws. So let's get this out of the way and we'll start unwrapping. Looks like we have a handy travel guide here for the car or van. And on the back are all the different measurements for the various modules. Oh look, some very nice seat storage. And I could be wrong, but I believe this is the under seat storage. Looking very nice. Here are all the parts for the right arm, which we need to install. You would have to take off the left arm if you need to install it there, but at least you wouldn't have to take off the right arm at the same time. But before we put anything together, the first thing we're going to do now is stick that battery on charge. And just a little note on the battery, make sure you charge it directly to the battery, not inside the EV1 via the armrest, because you have to do a firmware update first before you can do that successfully. But also make sure to get all these stickers and wrapping off first. And now it's time to get the battery charged. Remember, you want to do it via the battery directly from underneath this flap here, not via the armrest in the chair. And you also don't want to do that firmware update while the chair is charging. You want to get this up to full power first, then plug it into the chair, then do your update, then you'll be good to go. We have our main charger and we need the adapter. And I've got the one with the British plug, which I think is the best. Other plugs are available, of course. We shove this in there and then the plug goes into the wall. And the end of the charger goes into the battery directly like this. And then we turn it on and it starts flashing. I can't remember what that means, but I'll let you know in a minute. As promised, here is some information on what the flashing lights on the charger means. Off or no light means the charger is off. Surprising. A solid red light means the charger is not connected to the battery. Flashing red lights means there's a problem with the charger or a problem with the battery. Then you have a series of flashing white lights. One flash means the battery is 0 to 25%. 2 flashes means the battery is 26 to 50%. 3 flashes means the battery is 51 to 75%. And 4 flashes means the battery is 76% to 99%. And then a solid white continuous light means the battery has fully charged to 100%. As you can see, all the components are now out on the floor and the battery is charging away. In fact, it's nearly fully charged. It's flashing 4 white lights, which means it's nearly at 100%. I'm going to say tatty bye to you now, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be posted very soon indeed, which will be a continuation of setting up the EV1. We'll put all the components together and adjust the seat and put the armrests in place. And we'll probably also do the firmware updates to the latest version. So be sure to check out the next video that should be up very soon. If you like what you've seen, please click that like button and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any more adventures with the EV1, some other product reviews, and more adventures to various attractions. See you later and tatty bye. By Jove, isn't this exciting? I haven't even mentioned the fact you can control the EV1 by your phone. Look at it go. Oh wait, come back. If you want to find out more about the EV1, then check out the website, strutt.inc or strutt.us. It should send you to your country's webpage. Also, you can check out the Strutt Drivers Club Facebook group. where you can talk to other potential users and current owners. And if you fancy a test drive, that's something that can be arranged. Just scan the QR code on the screen now or check out the link in the description. You can fill out your details and leave a small refundable deposit, which will unlock a discount on the price. And you can receive a test drive by a member of the Strutt team or one of the Strutt ambassadors. And if you're thinking of making a purchase, then use this code on the screen now or find it in the description and you can receive 10% off in your currency, which in the UK is £599.90. Now, this doesn't mean this is a sponsored video or I'm sponsored in any way, or that Strutt has asked me to make this video. I've just done it for my channel and because I really love the EV1. And any owner has the ability to share a referral code which can offer you the discount. We receive some store credits to use on accessories. And if you become an owner, you can do this too. Don't forget, check out the description for either a test drive or the discount code. If the link or the QR code to the discount doesn't work, you can always use my referral code, which is 3FBOD2. You can use that in the checkout on the promo code field to receive the discount. Thank you for watching, and I hope you look forward to the assembly video and my first drive in the EV1. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll see you then.